Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Phil, and here at Cover Coach, it's my job to empower cover artists to unleash their talents and to unlock an epic life. And here today, we are actually having a look at Nick Pitera with his one-man 90s Disney Movie Medley. I cannot wait, guys. I am a massive Disney fan. I absolutely love the parks. Give this video a like if you love the parks as well. Absolutely love it. So I can't wait to see what Nick has been able to do with Disney. Right, let's get into it. Also, I do know I am prepared for Nick's lady voice. I am very well aware that that's something that hopefully will be coming. I can't wait, guys. All right, let's go. Opening number.
Morning in Paris, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame.
Oh yes, cakes and fish. Okay, right. This is good. This is very, very good. Where do I even start? So one thing that I absolutely love straight out the gate is that Nick is using every moment that he has on screen. He is a character. He is a character straight away. There's absolutely no messing around. Nick is there and he is giving us the Disney spirit. What I love, and I loved it in exactly the same way when I made the Inspire video about all of the West End professionals who were singing Bells of Notre Dame. I'll put a link to it, whichever side it will be. So the guy from the West End did exactly what Nick is doing here. And basically, it's all about drawing the audience in. Because of course, if we're sat there watching, we want our emotions to be changed. We want to have our emotions manipulated by the singer. And the way that he kind of draws us in, and he's like, listen to my story. I'm sorry to get so creepily close to the camera there. The props, the fish, the cake.
To the big bells as loud as the thunder, to the little bells soft as a song. And some say the soul of the city's the toll of the bells. The bells of Notre Dame.
The I Want song.
What I love most about rivers is you can't
there's
step
the
in the
voice.
same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. Do we safely lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the river bend? Waiting just around the river bend. High up once more, just around the river bend. Beyond the shore, where the gulls fly free. Don't know what for. Why should all my dreams extend just around the river bend?
I love that each one of our Nicks that are on the screen, they've all got these little red hearts. That's really cool. I wonder what that's all about.
Just around the river bend.
Please do the voices.
Catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym. This guy's got him scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Being man must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all.
Okay, right. Have you ever been to a Disney park? And one thing that you'll notice is that each part of the park has got a different land. Guys, if you've already been, I know that you know already. I'm telling the guys that haven't been. So you've got different lands with it. I'm talking, let's say the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. You got these different lands. Walt was so keen that as you left one land, you would be immersed in the next one, and even being able to see like sight lines. So like if there was like a building from one land, and you could see it from the new land that you had walked into, then he would like plant trees so that it would be covered up, or he'd place buildings there so that you couldn't see. But one thing that I love about the Disney parks is that even as you go into these different lands and you can't see into the other land, you can't hear the music of the other land, there's still this sense that you are still at a Disney park. That Disney spirit is still there with you. And I love the same thing about this cover here, because even though the film is changing and we are completely immersed in the new film, we've got the new props, Nick becomes a different character. Even as that happens, it doesn't change the fact that there is this Disney wonderfulness that just penetrates through each one of the tracks as we go through. And I absolutely love that he's been able to capture that sense of Disney in the cover.
Problem-free philosophy, Hakuna Matata. Been there, done that.
The hearts are back again. Oh, nice.
I won't say it. No, get off my case. I won't say it. Gonna be proud. It's okay. You're in love. Whoa. At least
Hope that rose gets used in A Beauty and the Beast at some point. Doesn't Nick have a really famous version of this song where it was like live and he went into a studio and he was Aladdin, and then he was Jasmine, and then he was Aladdin, then he was Jasmine, changing the register each time. It's like so old now, but it's so interesting that he's used that as the duet. It's really lovely to hear like an updated version of Nick's voice on that, because his Jasmine is absolutely awesome. I love the way he sounds as Jasmine, and the way that he creates that female voice, but you can still tell that it's so male. It's so impressive. I can tell you for absolutely certain, guys, I cannot make that sound. Let me try. I'm like a shooting star, I've come so far.
This whole new world with you. Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows, it's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride.
Yes.
Them with it.
Look at his face for being Gaston. Look at that Elvis sort of lip thing. Yeah, that's what Elvis looked like, Phil. He's just been able to capture exactly what we wanted out of this cover, and I love that about him. Guys, I truly believe, and it's been so obvious from watching Nick today, that the way of growing your audience as a cover artist online is about allowing your audience the space to feel what they need to feel when they listen or watch your creation, your music. Nick is bringing joy to his audience. He's bringing joy to you and I, and you guys need to do the same. If you guys want to grow, then in my opinion, your fastest and truly authentic way of doing that is about creating a space, creating a community where your audience will care about you. Guys, I totally understand what it's like to have this dream of unlocking an epic life as a singer, only to find that when you actually come to put the stuff online, people don't really see you. And I understand what it's like to want people from all over the world to know your name because they love your music. But when you put it online, nobody seems to care. Well, I care, and I'm here to help. On this channel, I make inspire videos where I unpick what the best YouTube cover artists are doing in their songs and in their performances to be so successful. And I also make opportunity videos where I review one of your videos in order to see what you need to be doing more of, the things that in your work is already awesome for you. But also to see where the opportunities are, where you could be growing faster, ways to create more of a connection with your audience. So if that sounds good to you guys, hit that subscribe button and let's unlock your epic life together.
At the drawbridge of a castle, and there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead.
Ooh.
Good and dead. Kill the beast.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that note from Nick Pitera. Dead. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Is there anything this guy can't do? Yeah, so the way that you would create that sound, or certainly the way I create that sound, I use a lot of what we call in the operatic world cover. So this is where it's where you create that sort of, you know, that sort of really high note operatic sound. Now, of course, in this context, that is not a high note at all. But for me, that is one of my higher notes, and so I'm using cover there to make that.
Good and dead. Kill the beast.
Ooh. Oh, is this Goofy?
Myself a notion, and one I know that you will understand. You set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hand. Maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. Oh, one way or another, get us where we both belong. Just look inside and see. We listen to each other's heart.
See the hearts again. Guys, can you put the comments if you know what the hearts are? What on earth was it about? I love that it's sort of going through. Guys, that was so cool. And one thing that I absolutely loved about that is that Nick was creating characters and he was creating feelings within us. If you would like to see more about how to do that, then go ahead and listen to my Inspire video of The Bells of Notre Dame.